Hello students, I am Professor Zuhair Mirza. In today's video, we will study one of the grammar topics, that is tenses. So students, this topic is not new to you. This topic has been taught to you when you were in class 5, 6 or 7. So I think that this topic will not be difficult for you when I teach. It will be easier for me to teach you all. So before we jump on to the three main types of tenses, I would like to ask you one question. What is tense? Students, the word tense has been derived from the Latin word. In Latin word, it is called tempus. And in our English, it is called time. So basically, what is tense? Tense means time. Now, when tense means time, it means time coordinates with verb. Why does it coordinate with verb? Because verb denotes action. Verb tells us about the action. So now, if you want to study tenses, firstly, you should be well acquainted with the verb forms. Now, how many verb forms are there? There are 4 verb forms. V1, V2, V3 and V4. V1 stands for base form, present form. V2 stands for past form. V3 stands for past participle form. And what is this past participle? With verb, you will see en, n, nt, d or ed. If you add these suffixes in verb, the verb will turn into past participle. This is V3. V4 form stands for present participle. And what is present participle? Verb plus ing. Like for example, eat is V1. Ate is V2. Eaten is V3. Eating is V4. Same goes with drink, drank, drunk, drinking. Same goes with go, went, gone, going. So these are the 4 forms of verb. If you get well acquainted with these verbs, these are just few examples I gave you of the verb. There are many verbs. If you know how to change verb forms, it will be easier for you to frame tenses accordingly. So students, as we all know, in tense, there are 3 main tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. Okay, and each tense has 4 subtenses: simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. So let us begin today with present tense. What is simple present tense? Simple present tense means it can be used in 2 ways, where the action is happening now, or it is used, action is happening regularly. And how to identify this tense? I'll give you the structure. The structure is subject plus V1 plus object or adverb. This is the structure of simple present tense, student. And as I told you, if you know verb forms, it will be easier for you to understand the tense. See, in the structure, the verb which is used is V1. So what is the structure of simple present? Look here, subject plus V1 plus object or adverb. Now, we will frame sentences according to the structure. Example number 1. Hari cooks in the restaurant. So this is my simple present tense. How? You can see the verb cooks. It is in V1 form. You can ask the question who to the verb. You will get subject. Who cooks? Hari cooks. So Hari is the subject of the sentence. Cooks where? This is in the restaurant. This part is adverb. It shows the place. So in this sentence, Hari subject, cooks V1, and in a restaurant, it is my adverb. Second sentence, Saurabh throws the ball. So in this sentence, my verb is in V1 form. Who throws? Saurabh throws. Throws what? The ball. So here you can see I asked the question what, I got object. In the first sentence, I asked the question where, so I got adverb. So one thing to be very clear, to get object of the sentence, ask question what or whom, you will get object in the sentence. And if you ask questions like where, when, why, how, you will get adverb. So in the first sentence, I asked, cooks where? So the answer was in a restaurant. So let's move on with a third example. A third example here is, children play football in the Maidan. So here, the verb is play. Who play? Children play. Play what? Football. This is object. Where? In Maidan. So this is my adverb. So in this sentence, you can see object and adverb both have come in the sentence. Now, one thing I want to tell you, I think so, you might have marked it. In the first two sentences, I have used S at the end of the verb. Cooks, throws. But in the third sentence, I did not use S at the end of the verb. Why? Because the first two sentences, subjects were in singular. Hari is singular. That is why cooks. Saurabh is a singular noun. That is why throws. Children is plural. That is why no S to the verb. So this only comes in simple present tense. And sometimes in simple present tense, students, proper action word doesn't come. Like when you were in first standard, your teacher had told you to write myself. The very first sentence, I am a boy, I am a girl. So this sentence is also a simple present, where in this sentence there is no proper action word. So this is also my simple present. I can frame like, he is my neighbor. This is also simple present tense. So here is plays the role of V1. So don't get panicked when you do not see action word. So such sentence is also called simple present tense. So I hope you understood what is simple present tense. I gave you the structure and I gave you 4 examples, and I have taught you its rule, when to use S to the verb, when it should not be used. This is the main part. Let's move on to the second type of present tense. It's present continuous tense. Now what is present continuous tense? Where the action is going on at the moment. Present continuous. And how to identify that the sentence is in present continuous? The structure is here. It begins with subject plus helping verb. Now, which helping verbs will be used here? Am, is, are. Am, is, are. These helping verbs will be used in present continuous. Then it follows with V4 form, fourth form of the verb, that is verb plus ing plus object or adverb. This is the structure of present continuous. Now, we'll solve the example. And we'll use the example which we have used in simple present tense. Hari cooks in a restaurant. I have used in simple present tense. So here it will become Hari is cooking in a restaurant. Saurabh there throws the ball. In present continuous, it will become Saurabh is throwing the ball. There in simple present, I used children play football in the Maidan. Here it will be children are playing football in the Maidan. So students, see how I changed from is to are. Same way, if your subject is singular, use is. And if your subject is plural, use are. And in subject, if there is first person pronoun I, use am. Like for example, I'm buying vegetables. So these are the examples of present continuous. So you can see the structure once again and see how I use the sentences, and whatever queries you have, you can ask me later on. So let's move on with the present perfect tense. Now what is present perfect tense? Present perfect tense is that where the action has recently finished. And how to identify the sentence is in present perfect? Structure, subject, plus has or have, plus verb in the third form, V3 form, plus object or adverb. So in present perfect, students, we will use helping verbs has or have. Am is are were used in present continuous. And in present perfect, we will use has or have. Here also we have condition. Has will be used when your subject is singular. And have will be used when your subject is plural. Like, Hari has cooked in a restaurant. See, I have used the has over here because Hari is singular. Hari has cooked. I turned the verb into V3 form, cooked, ed. Hari has cooked in a restaurant. So has cooked is present perfect. Saurabh has thrown the ball. So you can see here, thrown is a V3 form. Saurabh, singular, has, because of Saurabh. Saurabh is singular. Saurabh has thrown the ball. You can see I have used N to make the verb in past participle. Third example, children have played football in the Maidan. So here I have used have because children is in plural. Played, V3 form. Now, students, if you remember, in simple present tense, I wrote, he is my neighbor. So, in present perfect, it will become, he has been my neighbor. Now, you'll wonder why I have used been here. Because he is my neighbor, in this sentence, there is no proper action word. So, that is why here we have used been. He has been my neighbor. And has been or have been will be used when you do not have proper verb, action word in the sentence. And if you see am, is, are, it will turn into has been or have been accordingly. That you'll come to know when I'll give you assignment. So let's come to the fourth part of present tense, that is present perfect continuous tense. Now student, what is present perfect continuous tense? Present perfect continuous tense means the action had begun in the past, but it's still going on in the present. So, how to identify this structure? It starts with subject, helping verb has or have, plus been, plus V4, plus object or adverb. So here you will see has or have, been and V4. V4 is V plus ing. Let's start with the sentence. Hari has been cooking in a restaurant since 2015. Now you will wonder why I've used this since. Because, as I told you, the action has begun in the past, it's still going on. So Hari joined restaurant in the year 2015 and it's still in the restaurant and doing cooking. So Hari has been cooking in a restaurant since 2015. Saurabh has been throwing the ball since an hour or for an hour. Okay. Children have been playing football in the Maidan since morning. So students, these are my present perfect continuous.
Now something very important. You have seen the examples which I have given in 4 subtenses of present tense. All sentences are in affirmative sentence. Affirmative means positive sentence. These sentences can be written in negative as well as interrogative sentence. Like, for example, Hari cooks in a restaurant. So it can be written in this way. Hari does not cook in a restaurant. This is negative sentence. It can be written in this way also. Does Hari cook in a restaurant? Question mark. Even these sentences are simple present. Hari cooks in a restaurant. It is also a simple present in affirmative. Hari does not cook in a restaurant. This is also simple present tense in negative. Does Hari cook in a restaurant? Question mark. This is also a simple present tense but in interrogative. So like this, all the examples can be written in these 3 ways. Like let's take another example. Saurabh throws the ball. This is affirmative. Does Saurabh throw the ball? Question mark, interrogative. Saurabh does not throw the ball. This is negative. Let's go with third example. Children play football in the Maidan. This is simple present tense in affirmative. Children do not play football in the Maidan. Simple present tense in negative. Do children play football in the Maidan? Question mark. Simple present tense in negative. So students, in all, even present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous can be written in negative and interrogative sentence as well. So don't get baffled.